assist you?
Krasjer has an offer for you.
That old goat always sends you whenever he needs something. What does he want this time?
He's looking for a girl to pose as a lady.
A lady? You mean a noblewoman?
Something like that.
Well, I don't know if any of my girls could pull it off. They can't even eat like a noble with cutlery.
That won't be a problem. She won't even have to say much.
Why does he need one? Not for himself, I hope.
No. He wants her to turn the Chamberlain's head.
Jeg burde
So she's supposed to end up with Ulrich. Is
Jeg
that
tror jeg
it?
burde sagt den første, ass.
How much is he offering?
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows. Or a small cottage.
It's quite a lot for our usual services.
Isn't it?
But that ain't nearly enough for certain services.
I don't understand. An offer like that? What's the problem?
You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go and see what the girls have to say. They'll tell you about what they've been through with the Master Chamberlain. Girls, come here. Right, girls. We have a messenger here from Goodman Krasjer. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
How's life here?
How's life here? Dorothy doesn't work you too hard, does she?
Cut the horse shit. He was asking about the Chamberlain. He wants a girl for him at the wedding.
God, anything but that. Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do, and...
Jeg feiler så jævlig her, ass.
Well, who wants to go first? Anna,
What should I say?
what should she say?
How's life here?
How are you doing here? And,
Look, we're busy. Tell him about the time the Master Chamberlain invited you to the castle.
Well, the Lord Chamberlain invited me to Trotsky, and the girls warned me that it would be different to what I was used to. So I asked him if I should take a different soap or something. Or does the Master Chamberlain not like silk? Or if his bed is hard and my back will hurt.
If only.
But they said I'd have to do things that... How'd you put it?
Things they haven't even thought of in hell.
I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion, and that fucking a Christian girl would be a sin. But he believes in the same God as the rest of us.
Which makes it all the worse.
Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girls, but I hear that's not the case either. It's not what he wants to do to us that's against God.
But what he wants us to do to him.
I thought
That's
he
the
had
man.
leprosy.
Tell the girls how much Krasjer is offering.
enough that you'll be able to buy a small cottage.
Or 2 cows. Not bad, eh? Well, is anyone willing to go with the Chamberlain?
Not even for a golden goose.
I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had leprosy.
Aye,
You're a
but
bit
it's a
slow with
tidy
it.
sum. I reckon I'll have to choose one of you myself.
Dorothy, I swear that
I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me.
Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest of my life. I swear. All of them. Every day.
I'll do that too, and I'll even take care of the outhouses.
Girls, come now.
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a miracle. And maybe they'll even make me a saint.
No, you can't. Dorothy, please don't make her do that again.
Dorothy, for the love of God.
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I'll never send you to the Chamberlain again. I just wanted to show Krasjer's lackey here what you've been keeping from me for so long.
Christ almighty. I was starting to accept my fate.
God in heaven.
Oh, I feel filthy just thinking about it. I'd like to jump in a bath.
So, in case you didn't get the message, lad, no girl from Zhelioff is going with the Chamberlain.
All right. What am I supposed to do now?
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fancy like some scholar.
She introduced herself as Eneline of Winterthur, like she was a noble woman.
I didn't trust her for a moment. She was pretty, though. There's no denying that. I wanted to give her a chance, but she asked for so much coin. I thought I must be hearing things. Try asking after her in the camp. Maybe she's got a stronger stomach than my girls.
Poor thing.
I'll pray for her.
Well, thank you.
Ok. Da må jeg bort her og kjøpe... Nei, vent da. Alchemy Bench. Og kanskje jeg bare kan... Jeg husker jeg sleit med det på forrige playthrough, at det å stjele den parfymen, det var ikke lett, men jeg tror jeg hadde klart det nå, for jeg har skillet opp ganske bra i veldig mye. Men jeg skal se om jeg klarer å lage det. Og jeg har jo ikke herbs da. Hvis det er vanskelig herbs, så driter jeg det. Selv om jeg har oppskriften. Stammen er ganske bra nå på hesten. Den går nesten ikke ned på veien. Ja. Benchen er vel her. Her er det masse herbs, kanskje de har det, jeg trenger det. Okay, let's see here. Må jeg få lagd mynta perfume. Hvor mye er det for å lage den der marigold? Nettle marigold? Det er jo dritfett. Nei, jeg har den ikke. Faktisk hvis de har nettle og marigold her ute. Her er marigold. Jeg skal lage et par sånne healing potions, altså. Se om hvor bra de blir lagd. Hvis jeg var strong, da er det jo bare verdt å gjøre det. Da er det nettle. Har de ikke nettle her? Men det er jo sånn ugress, det er jo overalt. Trodde jeg. Se her. Crafting. Marigold, nettle. Snaps er nettopp belladonna. Jeg skal bare se om han... Kanskje han her har noe.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
Show me your wares.
Hvilken dritt han er. Ja, nå bare kjøper jeg, ser vi. Nå må jeg ha flere i kista med han.
Danke.
Må være noen nøtter rundt her. Da er de så flinke til å rydde opp her. Her har vi nøtter. 18 netto. Det er mer enn nok. Brennesle eller noe? Ligner på det i hvert fall. Check it. Der da. Add the nettle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Det er 1 nettle. Ja, det er ikke noe vanskelig. Hva var det jeg skulle bruke først? Water. Ja. Nettle. Boil for 2 turns. Okay. Let it grind. Very well. Og så er det bare pour. Det er superlett. Det er det letteste portions av hittil. Hvis den er strong. Nice, ok. Da lager jeg en del av de. En netto, ok. Rekker jeg å putte det oppi der. Prøve å være litt sånn effektiv der. Rekker det. Bro, ass. Ja. Lager en runde til, og så tar jeg dryer resten. Teste det og senere, hvordan dry herbs, som det også er bra. Jeg tror det. Boom. Drying racks. Hvor har vi det? Her. Der. Ja, det det som her inne. Very easy. Hva var det jeg skulle gjøre? Find a dress for the companion. Det var Taylor. Hvis det koster for mye, så bare stjæler jeg det.
What will it be?
What do you have for sale?
Hva var noble woman? Det er ikke noe forskjell på dem utenom pris. Så du får ikke se stats. Da tar jeg bare og kjøper den der, da.
I'm glad you found what you were.
Hey, new perk point to drinking. Var den der helt så interessant. Den er nice da, da kan jeg drikke mer potions. Den er nice. Jeg tar en healing. Men ja, da er det bare å vente da, til natta.
Sit and stay.
Let's get in there and dry some meat. Nei, alle skal dras. Sånn. Save jeg rett foran her, sånn at det ikke går dårlig. Save skummet. I don't care about that. I'm role-playing. Ingen våpen her. Faktisk, jeg skal sjekke den her, jeg. Den pleier å ha mye godsaker i den. Den er hard. Kom an. Kom an. Yes. Vin, det trenger vi. Med... Ja, bare 14. Så mye penger oppi der, altså. Your victim got away? What the? Åh. Jeg har ikke penger på seg. Enda en der. Skedaddle.
Come here.
Find a dress. Jeg har jo kjøpt en dress. Altså.
Sit and stay.
Så får vi stjele den, da. Det er tydeligvis ikke bra nok. Festive dress. Det her, da. Dere har den ikke... Stjele nøkkelen hans. Har ikke helt trua på very hard locks enda, ass. Det er ikke hun. Widow Margaret sover sammen med housemaid. Jeg kan stjele fra den. Så den kin funker ikke. Hvor er det han sover en han da? Den her, eller? whatever. Vi prøver oss på Very Hard Lock-in da. Det greit da. Nei, this lock is too difficult, ikke sant? Jeg skjønner hvorfor ikke han sover inne i huset sitt. Har du andre key til det? Come on. Kanskje han bor i et annet hus, eller? Tror ikke det her. Må bare sjekke. Det er woodcutter, den der. Så ikke her. Er det en andre etasje eller noe jeg ikke har sett? Ja, det er kanskje... Nei, for jeg var der også. Her er... Nei, det er hired hand, det. Det er helt sykt da. Så han ikke sover i sitt eget hus. Så ikke jeg gikk glipp av den her oppe. Ligger noen og sover der borte? Ja, her har vi en. Sånn, vet du. Se her, ja. Masse groschen. Ja, nå har jeg tatt alle dressene som det går an å ta. Hvorfor er det fortsatt sånn mark der? Herregud. Jeg satser bare på at jeg har det, altså. Hesten kan bære en del ting. Hva som veier så mye hos meg nå? Da er det kjøttet. Hits. Det er bare en av hver. Akkurat nå. Å, jeg har 12 sånne, ja, ok. Da... Det er greit. Jeg kan ikke bare sove i den der låven. Hvor mye karisma har jeg nå? 6. Det holder det. Men nå? For jeg er overloadet nå også. Ta den vinen, vet du. Nei, jeg bare fersk av det. Gjør det enkelt. Horse.
I just got off.
Do you buy wolf ears?
That's right.
What's up? I hear there's an Enelin living here with you. Where can I find her?
Eneline is a city girl, used to precious things. So we had her watch the horses. They are worth something. If you don't find her at our forest stables, she might have gone to the pound for water. Vil du da vel bakt, Tessa Stipe?
Var Endelin her borte? på hestene.
God be with you. What would you like?
Any news about Marika?
It's time to start packing. We should move on before they come after us with an army. And Marika? Poor girl.
Are you Mistress Eneline of Winterthur?
Winterthur, Lyon, Vienna. It doesn't matter. What do you want?
I'm Henry. I was sent by Miller Krasjer. We have a job offer for you.
Huh. How did you find out about me?
Your reputation precedes you, miss.
All the way? You're only saying that to please me, aren't you? But it's sweet of you. But be
Må være litt
that as it
smiskete.
may, what's the job?
To go to the Semine wedding with us. As a companion.
A wedding, you say? The last time I was at a wedding was in Nevers, France. I had to sing there. I'd like to avoid that this time.
You don't have to sing. Or even say much. All you have to do is behave like a lady.
Behave like a lady? Do you mind? I am one. Or hadn't you noticed?
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
All right then. How much?
Krasjer's offering enough to buy a little cottage.
Ha! A cottage? I was offered an estate for my services in Antwerp. And a 30-foot gondola in Venice. Although this is only Trotsky after all. I can't expect too much in this backwater. All right then. I'll do it. But first, tell me this. What can I expect at this Semine?
Instead of singing, you'll be able to dance.
Lovely. And what else?
Now that Trotsky is closed, there's no more prominent stronghold in the region than Semine Fortress. Someone will surely give you a tour and show you the magnificently decorated chambers.
Tempting. Tempting. And what else?
I even hear Lord Otto von Berghoff will be there, the Lord of Trotsky. Someone will surely introduce you to him. Well, and wherever von Berghoff goes, he's followed by the second most important man in the domain, the Chamberlain of Trotsky, Sir Ulrich von Schaumburg.
The Chamberlain? As in the castle caretaker? I'm not interested in some little clerk.
You should be. He's the one Krasjer wants you to pay attention to at the wedding.
Pay attention? How?
So you two can... how can I put it? You know, get friendly. Intimate. In a romantic way, if you get me.
I beg your pardon. Do you take me for some cheap whore? A harem girl? A brothel wench? A bathhouse hussy?
I'm sorry, but...
Silence! I am Eneline, a companion, a courtesan. I am courted by gentlemen vying for my favor. I have been a concubine in Krakow, a mistress in Venice, and a gentleman's companion in Basel. My name is known in Brandenburg, Marseille, and Malopolska. I have fulfilled the wildest wishes of the most important commanders of Sigismund's army. Until he stopped paying, the ginger bastard. I'll do my work the way I see fit. Got that?
All right. Got it.
I should hope so. So, to the point. What do you want from the Chamberlain?
Krasjer will tell you himself. Before we go to the wedding.
You men and your secrets. All right then, I'll wait for Krasjer. But why not? I expect it won't be anything too complicated, and the coin is certainly worth it.
Not so fast. It won't be that easy with the Chamberlain.
Why do you think that?
It doesn't matter.
It most certainly does matter. If I'm going to do a good job, I need to know all the details.
Just so you know, Krasjer originally wanted to take a bathhouse wench to the wedding, but the girls said they didn't want anything to do with him because of his special tastes. I asked them what's behind it, and, well, some wanted to vomit after meeting him. Others said they started considering the convent.
Poor girls. Here in the arse end of the world, girls are no doubt used to just lying on their backs and staring up at the ceiling.
It seems it's not about what Chamberlain Schaumburg did to them, but what he wanted them to do to him.
I knew a Schaumburg from Nuremberg, and he was a hermaphrodite. He had both things, a respected person, a member of the town council. It can catch you off guard, because you don't know what you're getting into. Maybe it's also the case with the local bathwenchers. But I don't want to make fun of the girls. Not everyone wants to try new tricks, if you know what I mean. I must say, I'm quite curious about the Chamberlain now.
We're agreed, then?
Certainly. Believe me, it takes a lot to put me off. And just in case, there's this potion I carry around. A couple of drops and the Chamberlain will sleep like a log. Except I've run out of wine. I should have some at hand, just to be sure.
I can find some wine for you.
I'd manage somehow, but I won't complain if you see to it for me. There's one more thing, though. I don't think anyone will believe I'm a lady in these old rags.
Don't worry about that. Krazel told me to get hold of a dress and some perfume for you.
What dress?
A red one. Tyrolean brocade.
Brocade. I
Så er
like
den
it.
veldig
Fraser
spesifikk en.
clearly knows what he's doing. Are you going to the wedding as well?
As your bodyguard.
Well, well. Don't you look nice? With a bodyguard looking like that, I'd have to shine like a gem as well. And as for that perfume, it ought to be one that lasts a long time.
Krazel suggested Minter.
I'll take his word for it.
I've already got it for you.
Come on then, show me.
About the things for the wedding,
Yes.
I have some perfume for you.
My God, it smells just like the yellow headband I wore in Pisa. It brings back memories. Thanks.
I have a dress for you.
Det er den spesifikke en.
I brought you some.
Oh, you remembered.
Try. That's all for now.
Ok. Så jeg må stikke dit igjen da. Men siden det her er så jævla kjipt quest, så bare gjør jeg sånn. Det er litt lettere å gjøre tinga for han blacksmithen, altså.
Greetings to you.
Hello.
What will it be?
I'll have a look.
Trade. Der har vi en. Trader. Han har 0 penger. Stakkars ranaen I går, vet du.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Ok, der har vi the dress. Hvordan er det med... Gir det meg mye mat? Ja. Og så mister jeg ikke energy lenger, eller? Jeg mister energy av den. Så får jeg energy av mid. Av mid. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
About the things for the wedding,
Yes.
I have a dress for you.
My, oh my. That is very pretty. Fine handiwork. I'd tidy up the seams a bit, but so be it. We're not in a city, let alone Innsbruck. Thanks.
I've brought you everything you asked for. Are you ready to leave for Semi?
I am. Once you're ready, just say the word.
Ok. Så. Drar jeg opp hit. Stikker med blacksmithen. Fordi det gjorde jeg ikke sist. See, Miller, by the way, so doesn't have either a cart or a single pack flyer starts to wave at you. Okay. Hva slags Miller er dette? Oi, shit, han her er jo helt ute å kjøre.
Greetings, Miller.
Good. Wait, is that you? Henry, is it really you? It's me, Bolek, remember?
Bolek the Miller? That doesn't ring a bell.
I'm no Miller. This is just a disguise. We've met before. I'm looking for...
The Holy Grail, of course.
Ja,
Now I remember. I didn't recognize you in that outfit. So, tell me, how are things?
Not so good, to tell you the truth. Bad luck follows me around like a hungry dog.
How so?
Did you know that Millers sometimes find themselves in possession of, let's say, hot goods?
I have heard that said.
I once won a treasure map from one. So I figured if they have maps like that, maybe they'll have one that'll take me to the Grail. Anyway, I got myself this great disguise and went to the mill to join their guild. And that's where it all went to shit.
I'll wager the Miller told you to bugger off.
Far from it. He said he'd let me in on all their secrets. But seeing as I was new to the trade, I'd have to pass this initiation. Then he hands me a little broom and says I have one night to sweep the mill until there's not so much as a speck of flour in it. Have you any idea how much flour there is in a mill?
I can imagine.
Well, what could I do? I just got on with it. I toiled like a fool all night. I did. But I didn't even get as far as scrubbing that, you know, that thing that turns round and round at the mill. And come the morning, the miller and his hands laughed and let the dogs loose on me. Backbreaking it was. I don't know how the other millers could have managed it.
Sånn.
Look, I think the Miller was having a laugh at your
Nå
expense.
drikker jeg.
No such initiation test exists. There's nothing special about milling.
You know what? That occurred to me too. I did wonder, as I was scouring those wheels in the early hours, whether they might be fucking with me. Bloody bastards.
Do you have any other ideas?
Well, I was thinking, if that parchment was given to me by a monk, perhaps the monks know where I might find the map and the rest of the rhyme.
That might not be a bad idea.
I've been sniffing around in Kuttenberg, but no luck. They're like the millers, the lot of them. They learn to read and then look down their noses at the likes of me.
Ugh, I'm with you on that. I was holed up in a monastery for a bit, and it was hell. Always getting flat for something or other. Thou shalt not this, thou shalt that. Stay out of this place, go here, go there. Dreadful.
Hang on. You've been in a monastery?
That's what I'm telling you. And it was ghastly.
That's a great idea, Henry.
What is?
I mean, if I could just sneak into the monastery, I might be able to find something out. You've got to help me. How can I get in? Do I need one of their kutuks? Or whatever they call them rags? I'll find one. I'm a master of disguise.
You have to dress up.
Forget about the cassock. If you want to get in there fast, dress up as a woman. They're celibate, and the sight of any woman would immediately make them, amenable. Get yourself a pretty frock, pad your cleavage up, and pound on their gate. They'll tell you whatever you want. You'll see.
Seriously? That's how it goes in there?
Trust me, I've been there. That happened all the time.
Well, great. I thought it was going to be tough. But if all it takes is that, right. I'm off to find myself a big old cabbage for my cleavage. Thanks for the advice, my friend. I suspect we'll be toasting each other from the Grail soon.
I can't wait.
Take care for now.
I can't wait faktisk selv ass, på hvordan det der turns out. Er det noe mer jeg kan prate med dem?
Quick! Ka! Whoa, whoa.
The last person I saw this happen was during Easter.
If I hadn't run away from the monastery way back when, I could have been a priest too.
Legge fra meg noen ting her, ass. Fader. For det må være armoren som veier så mye, vet du. Jeg vurderer nesten bare å legge fra meg armoren, ass. Ja, jeg gjør det. Jeg bruker ikke armor at the moment uansett. Jeg sa egentlig det til meg selv at jeg skulle prøve å bruke minst mulig armor, så... Passer bra da, ass. Hva er det der jeg har på siden der? Åja, det er til bolta.
How can I help you, sir?
I need something repaired.
Er det noe jeg kan... Nei, jeg må bruke repair kit for de våpnene mine nå. Det er uansett ferdig. Vi kan gå til wedding.
Can we go to Semin now?
I see you're already dressed to the nines. Looking like you do, you'll have the girls swarming all over you.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold your horses for a while, Henry. I need to wash and change too, and then we can go.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here. Welcome, Radovan. And Henry.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear. You seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offense and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svartepluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails. I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Ok, så nå har jeg ingen våpen på meg. Det er jo greit.
Look who's...
You can barely see your toes.
Henry! Finally! You've no idea how happy I am to see you again.
Likewise. How are you?
How can I put this? I'm in a fix.
Oh? What happened this time?
Look around you. This much booze. This won't end well. You have to help me.
Like how?
How? You have to make sure I don't get drunk. If you see me with booze in my hands, don't let me drink it, or it'll end badly for me.
So I'm supposed to follow you around and mind you like a child?
Well, I'd surely appreciate it.
Oh, all right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Sure.
Lord Von Berger will be here too.
Så
What would he say if he saw his
følg med på han innimellom.
At least he looks that way.
Oh, yes. I understand you very well.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
Master Chamberlain, where's Lord von Berghoff? Why isn't he here yet?
What's it to you? Lord von Berghoff will arrive when the time's right.
Christ, it would be rude to not come forward.
Ja, det er for å snakke med han da. Jeg må passe på han her. Ghouls.
You're here too. Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here? Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Though I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Samin spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes. That's more out of
Han snakker lavt.
But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Og han har våpen.
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Sameen. Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But?
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
Quiet? Here? I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to. I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know?
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't?
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Sameen will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads.
Oh yes, they
They're a
are.
bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
Yeah.
Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
If you say so.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travellers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s in dice.
Again, how did you say that?
Either you search this entire ravine above the Nabarkov mill, or you let them ambush you there. Either Kanker will do it himself, or his...
Okay.
What do you know about Canker?
He likes to disguise himself as a monk and ambush travellers. He looks convincing in a robe, but otherwise he's an awful heathen. Always drunk, just like the rest of his band.
That could be useful.
Definitely, if you get lucky.
Han kan förgifta dem.
What do you know about his band?
Not much. We've never seen them all together, so I can't even tell you how many of them there are. But there won't be many. Kanker has never dared tackle anything too big. Usually just some poor souls on their travels.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Kanker's mace. As proof.
I'll think about it.
The juice, remember? You're my wife. I would never cross you, would I?
No.
Let him dry. And no wake for boots.
If you will.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but come closer. Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubravka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with 2 legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My
Oh.
girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has 2 left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
I'll dance with her, but I want something in return.
Well, what a Samaritan you are.
I'll need coins for a bath aid when your daughter bruises my feet.
Oh, all right then. What I wouldn't do for my darling girl.
Oof.
When you've danced with her, come back and I'll give you something.
Where can I find her?
She's sitting there by the fire, the one with the wreath and the purple dress.
Okay.
You know what I could go for.
Jeg prøver å følge opp han her, men han står bare og prater.
Hey, man, you're way off. Beer. At least we're at a wedding, Latricia. Serious? Get toasting newlyweds at least once.
I'll gladly toast them for you. But if I see you with booze in your hands, you'll be sleeping in the shed tonight. Actually, let me smell your breath right now. Lucky you.
Lucky? You're my wife. I would never cross you, would I?
No, and you're fucking...
Christ!
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
Oh, come on. We're at a wedding. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice. Where else would you dance till your shoes fall apart? You're not going to just sit in the corner. Come on, don't make me beg.
Well, all right, let's go.
Nå skal du trampe meg på føttene.
Right away that they don't want anything to do with it. String you
The bottom foot was mine.
and then you look like an idiot when they finally tell you.
Får jeg sore feet etter det her også, eller?
How much longer? The bottom foot was mine.
Fiser
The
også.
bottom foot was mine.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
Lie. Never again.
Never again.
You didn't like it?
Maybe nobody ever told you, but when you're dancing, you're supposed to step on the ground, not on your partner's feet. I hope my shattered
vel
toes
slem,
grow
da.
back together.
What did you just say? You oaf. You lout!
And miss all this fun?
When will the ceremony start?
Father says we have to... Here for my reward.
A sack of shit is all you deserve.
I beg your pardon?
I saw how you made my poor Dobravka cry. You'll get nothing from me.
What?
I'm sorry, but she really can't dance.
If you're really sorry, go and apologize to her, you lout.
Ja. Hva gjør det da?
Come on, drink this. If it makes you happy, then I won't.
Hvor er hun?
Present? What is it?
A sword. The domain never had.
There'll be What do you want from me?
I want to apologize. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Oh, that surely makes me feel better. It's easy for you to say. You won't have to listen to all the girls laughing at you in the morning. Dobravka dances like a bear. Dobravka's never been kissed. Dobravka will end up a nun.
I'm sorry to hear that. But don't worry about it so much. You're young and pretty. You'll soon
Yeah,
find a
good.
suitor.
You know of anyone?
Jeg husker ikke disse her da.
What about Vitek?
Vitek's not bad, but his pa's a drunkard who's always getting into trouble.
Ja, det er han
My
da, sønnen
parents told me
til
to stay away from that family on
Hunts-
account of all the
Huntsman?
gossip about them.
How about Svatya? The bailiff's son is a dashing fella.
He's a little too brash for me. He wouldn't even let me speak.
You could be right about that. Do you know Wojtek? He might like you.
That scoundrel! Folk respect his pa, yes. But Wojtek? It's like he wasn't even sired by him.
There's always the nunnery.
Maybe you'd like it in a nunnery.
Never. I'd rather marry old Oberon than become a nun.
There's an idea.
You buffoon. Your hopes up, and then they break
Shit.
a girl's heart.
Jeg er litt for idiot nå. Og så må jeg gå og se på han der drunken igjen. Ja, ok. Han er fortsatt... Oh, shit.
Thanks.
Hello, boys.
Well, well. Look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa. And his drinking. I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Yep.
Right. We talked.
So, you caught him while he was still sober. Congratulations.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl in the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
Can't say I blame him. She's lovely. Your friend has good taste.
He's bitten off more than he can chew, though. Hey, Svatcha, what's her name, anyway?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Poor girl. What if she really isn't interested?
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh?
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or Handsome Henry.
Handsome Henry?
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
Oh boy.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Ja, men da føler jeg at da kanskje jeg burde sjekke på den her. Ah, okay. Still not happening. Trenger jeg å vaske meg litt først?
So we can...
Oh, Mishka,
Kommer og fiser.
you give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
Then may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Var han vel I Mishka alone? Nei, jeg prøvde det sist.
I don't know. I'd like to try it.
Another one?
Be my guest. I was just reciting Mishka a lovely poem. So let's see if you know any.
Leave it off. Mishka's not interested in any poems.
Finally. Thank you.
Mishka, is it true?
Aye. And if you didn't listen only to yourself, you'd realise that.
But I thought you liked it.
Do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Damn.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Bryr du på det, men?
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it.
Kanskje litt å stå på det,
It's
sånn.
definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry.
You want to be alone? At a wedding?
It's not that. I like weddings. Only fellas like Wojtek spoil the fun for me a bit. Every time. Some fella comes sniffing around me, telling me how pretty I am, how clever, how well I dance. Or about how he's so rich, smart, and God knows what else.
Ja, det litt slitsomt.
Those are the worst.
You can talk. It took you long enough to wise up too.
But I did in the end.
And I'm grateful to you for it. If you hadn't come along, Wojtek would still be bending my ear. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you.
Reputation lost.
Like, where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
What
am I doing here?
Like, here, at this wedding. It's not a philosophical question.
I came here with my lord. But we were ambushed on the way. And our whole escort was slaughtered. Only me and my lord got out alive.
Good lord. I heard about that. By Rock Tower Pond, right?
We were camping there. And the bodies of our men are probably still lying there.
At least you two survived. Where is your lord now? Is he here too?
I don't know. We each went our own way.
Oh. Did you do something wrong?
We got into trouble. One thing
We
led
had
to
a
another. An accusation here, an insult there. And we ended up each going our own way.
My word. And might you be punished for insulting your lord?
Could happen, I suppose. But he told me to go to hell as well. The devil knows who's in the right.
Well, maybe you two will make up again. Let's leave it for now and go and dance.
Yeah.
Gladly. I have the honor.
And do you know how?
I vinner bet.
Or will you stamp on my slippers?
You better believe I know how.
We'll see about that.
There to dance?
Twit. So. And 1, 2, 3,
Masse
and
reputation
off we
lost
go.
på den der bryllupet her, i hvert fall. Hva skjer med bunnen hennes?
You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
We'll keep it going then.
Det er bare på repeat. Å nei, nå... Nå har sikkert han fyren fått i seg noe å drikke opp. Det er ikke bra.
Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Bare se på han. Han står der enda. Jeg må gjøre mer ting da.
Aye, I do. Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm Glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? It took you a while.
Danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up?
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi.
Have
I'm worried. I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to
Hvor
Lord
han?
Burgoff in return.
Are you still quarreling?
Where is...
You want a punch?
Jeg må se etter han der... faren til Wojtek. Der er han.
Mom
Yeah,
took it
right.
in where she could. But I was still...
I'll be done with you and lead him all the way here. But old Lord Semi.
Deserve this.
Hvor har han gjemt seg, da? Sniker seg rundt, han. Og godt på byen.
I couldn't serve the guests.
Him another drop. How am I supposed to do that? If I don't serve him, someone else... Well. How did you get in here?
Greetings, innkeeper. I came with Radovan. We forged a sword together for Lord Semi.
So you can do something besides brawling? Don't worry. I'm just teasing you.
Ja, så han har kanskje inn på kjøkkenet, da.
Get out of my way.
But that man of yours, if what they say about him is true,
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know, or keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
he didn't say anything. Well, I don't want to be the one to tell you. Latushka, your man has racked up quite a debt at the alehouse.
I'm sorry.
Are you looking forward to being married?
Yes. Yes, I'm very fond of Agnes. But as a wise man once said, 2 things are needed for a perfect marriage. The husband must be deaf, and the wife blind. Yes, we'll see.
Where's your bride?
She hasn't arrived yet. She'd be here already if Sir Otto didn't keep us waiting. If it were up to me, I'd start without him. But Father won't hear of it.
And where's Lord von Burgoff?
How should I know? But I doubt he'll come anyway.
Oh? Why's that?
Because he couldn't care less about us. Father is really naive to think he does.
Shall we have a toast? To you and your betrothed?
I shouldn't. The ceremony is still to come. Soon, I hope.
Older.
Not my fault.
Det var ikke han. Han må jo finne den, da. The Barn, sikkert. Her han gjemmer seg.
You come to play dice?
Sure.
Of course. Tell me, what's the wager?
Look what I've got.
A gold badge.
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice.
So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith,
Ja, det er en tournament,
Emric
da.
the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
I understand. So what are the rules?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin badge from each of them. And if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want. As long as you can stay on your feet.
I really like that.
Of course, you might regret it in the morning.
Nah, to hell with that, bailiff.
A person makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me.
Someone's feeling lucky.
Okay. Keep looking. Der står den, vet du.
Henry, a lovely day today, huh?
What's this I see, gamekeeper? You didn't hold out for long.
Peker hele tiden.
It's nothing. Just enough to quench my thirst. It's damned hot.
Forget that. You'll get drunk again.
I suppose it's better that way. Here you go.
That's the way, gamekeeper.
Da redda vi han. Det er ikke verst.
I'm sorry.
Der er han skippen, jo.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Fy faen. Sinnatag, ass. Nali. Så ikke ut som han.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it.
Ja.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
Jeg har jo ikke et
That's
sverd.
right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder is waiting for you.
The groom?
Aye,
Damn.
him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatopluk the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semin himself takes it all.
Det er easy, da.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
Ok. Dr. Law... Ja, det var han jeg pratet med, da. Groomen.
Good evening. What do you need?
I know now how it is with the apparition you saw by the cross.
Mye dialog her, ass.
So tell me, who did I see at the cross? It still keeps me up at night.
It was Conrad, an old friend of the hermit Ambrose, and a knight of the cross.
Musikken begynner å bli
with the Red
slitsom
Star.
også.
Ambrose sent him to dig up his secret hiding place. You surprised him there.
I surprised him. I'm the one who almost dropped dead. Have you got any proof? So I know you haven't just made it all up.
Ask the widow Margaret from the village here. She'll confirm everything.
I know Margaret. So it wasn't a diabolical apparition.
There's no devil here, and never was. This was nothing more than a dispute between their order and the bishop's inquisition.
Thank God that's all there is to it. And may the old hermit's soul rest in peace. And thank you, too. If you need anything from the apothecary, I'll put in a word with my husband. He's very good. And take this book. It might come in useful for you. Or you can sell it. Take care now.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it.
Ok, så han er en av de jeg kan spille mot. Men først skal jeg gjøre sword fighting, ass.
If you mean...
Trenger det action.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge. But drink something first. You look a little pale to me.
Da er det bare å ta sånn strike.
For the cross!
Oi. What?
Too bad you lost. But you've nothing to be ashamed of.
Maybe next time.
Here,
Have some...
Thank you. What now?
If once wasn't enough, you can challenge the bailiff's son.
I understand.
Trykka Fadere?
Nobody could beat our young lord. He got lucky. Leave me be.
You're being a pain again. I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
Nice work, Henry. He wasn't an easy opponent. I never thought the bailiff's boy would be able to swing a sword like that.
That was nothing. I've beaten stronger opponents.
Well, let's see if you can keep it up.
Who am I going to face next?
Now, take a break and come back in a while.
Come on.
Can I get on with it now?
Patience, son.
Ja, får jeg challenge han... Faen at jeg tappte mot Groomen, ass. Det var akkurat som jeg ikke fikk trykke noen ting.
I'd like to play dice for your badge.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have it anymore.
Someone won it from you.
No, it's not that. I must have lost it somewhere.
What now?
Nothing. Tell Thrush when you get to him and the others.
I'd like to learn...
Hva var det det sto der? Hvor er bailiffen da? Der.
Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
No thanks. I've had enough.
Whatever.
Hva er det den her? Should the load die? It's quite noticeably... Nei, det er sånn.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Jeg ser jo nesten ikke. Det er sykt, ass. Bra jeg ikke sa ja til en drink til, altså. Ja. Ok, nå må jeg kjøre hardt her. Er det 5-ere? Nei, jeg kan... Ja. Jeg ser jo ingen... Of course.
You get to drink, lad.
Can't be helped. I want to try again.
Another failed attempt.
Åh nei. Dette kommer ikke til å gå bra, ass.
My lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Skulle ikke vært drunk når jeg kom inn her allerede. Er det ener det også? Ja. Ja, jeg gjør sånn.
Bloody dice.
Sånn. Nå ligger vi bedre an.
These ones here. Here.
Best. Ja, nå best er det.
Well, fuck me.
Oh yeah. Åh, da vant jeg. Tror jeg. Ja.
Enough. So, fortune smiled on you after all.
No luck. It's pure skill.
Bollocks. Just take your badge and go.
Det er rart at jeg kan spille evig, mens han kan ikke spille evig. Altså, jeg skjønner jo sånn game-messig, men... jeg tror jeg må ta en sånn der potion, ass. Nei, jeg har ikke. Nei. Reduced drunkenness, liksom. Se jo dobbelt her. Den bare... Hva er det jeg skulle challenge nå? Gamekeeper Wusta Tech. Det var det, ja. Chamberlain. Where is the Chamberlain?
What are you...
Quite a debt at the ale house.
God giveth, God taketh away. Fortunately.
Ser han på mapp, eller? Ja. Ok, så han er ute korten.
I'm dancing now. Later.
Right, I won't. I'll avoid him like the plague. And he'd better... Welcome, Henry. You came with Radovan, did you?
Aye. He took me with him because we forged that sword together.
He did the right thing. Olbrum's here too. That toothless old bastard. I hope he has enough sense not to disgrace Lord Samin.
You should have some sense too, and let it go. At least here at the wedding.
Maybe you're right. I'll
Ja,
not
det er de
ruin the day
farmerne,
because
det.
of him. Better to have a drink together. You and me, eh?
Not now. Perhaps later.
Got a healthy husband, a son, and even a daughter.
That Henry's a good bloke, eh? He truly is. I think Wojtek in particular won't forget him too soon.
That explains it then. I'm the bailiff's cousin, 5 times removed on my mother.
Can I get on with it now?
Patience.
Ser ut som at jeg må snakke med han lorden nå. For å komme videre.
I haven't even...
Here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives. Their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
About the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
Wouldn't it be enough to give them a bit of food and encourage them to move on?
You think I didn't think of that? Or that I'm a pinch purse?
I certainly didn't mean that, sir.
If it was up to me, they'd all eat their fill. But my cook won't allow it. She cooks well, but she's shamefully stingy.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
place by the sheriff.
Jeg redd for å liksom progresse nå her uten at jeg får gjort alt.
Can I get on with it?
Patient.
Jeg må tydeligvis gjøre ting.
Sunday. You're kidding. I'll Saturday.
Duty to escort me, son.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith.
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Samim would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semin's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
I'll try to sneak into the pantry.
Just make sure she doesn't catch you red-handed. It'd be for the best if you lured her out of the kitchen. But that won't be easy, especially now, when she's so busy with the feast.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Jeg må sette ned den der musikken litt her, fordi den litt vel høy.
What do you mean?
What are you after? What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Your Lord Semin tells me you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Too much should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? My kitchen.
Så jeg må faktisk ta all maten da. Okay. Akkurat som det er vanskelig å ta opp ting når han er død. Ok, så da gjelder bare mat da. Åh, fy fader. Excuse me, you can take that.
Don't mention it, sir. I just hope your son is happy.
God willing, he won't have need of that weapon.
What's wrong with him? He already...
Her har vi mye. Det burde holde faktisk. Jeg lurer på, kan jeg ikke bare gi de poolsa den maten her, så slipper jeg han på meg? Men er ikke det lov? Nei. Det er litt rart da.
There's nothing left to eat at one of the tables.
Really? Well, I'll be. Excuse me. I'll check it out. Good to see you. After. There's food and drink in the courtyard. Get out of my way. Food up.
Close this. Ja, er det det her jeg skal ta? Nei. Cooking scraps.
Someone else?
Hey, lad. All right, now. Another wee...
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Careful.